Welcome to the show, one and all. This is Dumb Ugly Doggy coming to you with another episode of This Land is My Land. And after a couple of full days just messing around on the map, trying different things, I finally triggered the peace treaty. Oh man, I was really doubting it was going to happen, but boom, here we are. I, as an official representative of the government, have been authorized to offer you a binding peace agreement that shall serve as the foundation of our future cooperation and friendship. Hmm. Palefaces are really known for sticking to their word. So, yeah, here we are. So, I actually took out the town. I let it rebuild. It rebuilt in a different location. I went over there and killed a couple of people, and then I left and I had a cavalry patrol come in and I wiped them out and I killed one of their camps. Then I decided to let them knock me down a few times. So I went to the cavalry camps, let them knock me down a couple of times, went to the town, let them knock me down a couple of times. That activated a whole bunch of regular patrol who tried to come out and hit some of my villages. Then I wiped them out, but I left the camps, the cavalry camps up so that they would count against me. Allowing myself to get knocked down in the town made the town more active, so they started sending out gold gatherers and wood gatherers. And something like 100 in-game days later, I finally get my peace agreement to pop up. So the question is, am I going to get the one I want? And we're going to find that out in just a second. I'm just going to sit here and bask in the glory of the treatment. For a second, man. This was a lot of work. Man, oh man. I'm not really. Well, I guess I'm kind of in a good place to do this. So my house is a little busy right now, but you got to do it when you got to do it. So I'm just kind of trying to get into the focus. Well, they honor the agreement. Mm. Now I can choose to decline this, and I'll go back to my normal gameplay. And after a while, they'll offer it again, hopefully, and then I can choose to accept it or decline it at that point. And obviously, we're going to accept it, and let's see what happens. Let's take a screenshot. 6 months later, let's see what we got. Doggy going home. The bastards have broken the peace agreement. Yes, yes. Haha. I wanted them to break it, you bastards. Uh, they're attacking from every direction. Our resistance must begin. This land is our land. We must fight to keep it. They will pay for this. Yes, they will. So I got the peace agreement I wanted. They broke it. And I'm going to show you why. Everything comes together and makes sense. I like it. Let's get a little screenshot of that. All right, here we are. Let's see what we got. First thing I'm going to do is pause. Now, you know all those villages. Uh, that's kind of weird. I wonder why these ones aren't. All those villages that I've had sitting empty are now full, except for these, which is really strange. Why did they not fill up? So technically I had over 1,000. I had everybody on patrol. As you can see here, I have all these guys on patrol. And now all the towns, most of the towns, that's weird. So they changed things on me, you bastards. That's not cool. It used to be every one filled up, and now they're not. Well, that's not good. Hmm. I mean, it's okay. But is rather weird. Some did, some did not. I'm just looking at the list. Oh, it looks like my old trick doesn't work anymore. Well, doesn't that just suck? So it used to be if you sent them out on patrol and you got the peace treaty, the peace agreement, that they would fill the village and then you would get these as extra guys. But now it looks like you no longer get that. They just fill all the villages. So they made an adjustment. Huh. Well, I'm still going to have around 2,000 guys, but I'm going to send all these boys back to the villages. Because the warriors actually do worse in combat when they're on patrol, for some reason. Besides, they're easier to direct when they're in their villages. And it looks like they no longer reestablished the empty zones. That's strange. It used to also be that you would have camps throughout this region now. And that does not look like it's the way anymore. The only camps that they have are the ones that I took out prior. Huh. Where am I? I'm on their territory. That is interesting. Okay. And what do I have on me? Okay, good stuff. I was talking in chat not too long ago. Did he figure it out? Oh, there it is. $100 weight, warrior extra weight for minus. Yes. Okay, let's let this play out. Let's see what happens. Everybody's gonna go home. Should start seeing groups coming in from somewhere. How is he attacking? Oh, okay, that's the gold gatherers. And let's see what happens. It used to also be that they came from every direction. But I suspect, just like the cavalry, they're going to all come from the main area. And there should be one group attacking every village, which is going to be a lot of groups. Let's speed it up a little bit. This is just the gold gatherers getting wiped. And let's see. Yeah. Ah, the devs caught on to the trick. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, so all my villages are full though. And I have a total of how many villages? 73. So over 2,000. 2,190 warriors at this point. Here they come. Alright, let's not go super fast. Alright, and let's pause for a second. You can see 27 is going to have a bad day. All right. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 groups in that. Probably another whatever groups in there. But there should be a total of 70 groups coming out to party. I'm going to lose warriors. That's just kind of a given. The question is, how many warriors will I lose? And my warriors are fairly high level, considering all the action they've seen lately, which is a good thing. So they should do fairly well. How do I want to do this? See, my problem is they're going to come down here, and they're going to spread out to go to these different villages. They're obviously going to, a large amount of them are going to pile drive through this one village. So, what do I do? What do I do? Now I can send my warriors out to try to head them off a little bit. I could let them start hitting this village and then go in there and help out. I definitely have choices. None of them are really good. Group attack in 40, 75, 33. You can see all the different numbers. Each one has their own village to attack. Let's see what they do. Let's get rid of that. It's about to get real, son. Oh, these guys are going to have a bad, bad day. What are you doing with sinew? Oh, that's right. They also give every village sinew bows and medium arrows, by the way. But all my warriors have heavy bows. I've also have all the villages set at 25 guards minimum. So I don't know if I should set them at 30 guards or what, but I have them set at 25. That's not going to do much good against, 100 odd dudes coming in at me. The problem is if I send warriors to attack them and the group makes it to that village is not going to have any protection. So I've got to be real careful. And I've really got to make a choice here. Do I go on the attack or do I play defense? I don't know. I kind of want to go on the attack. At the same point, I kind of what to do. I kind of want to wait till this village starts getting attacked and then jump in there and help out. But see, I'm way over here. Alright, let's just start letting it play out. And see what happens here. I kind of feel like I'm going to lose probably 200 guys. Maybe these guys will start spreading out a little bit. Okay. I don't know, I kind of feel like I should just wait. That is such a large group. Okay, 27 destroyed a group already. Wow. 27 down 2 groups already. I like it. They should have some more weapons now. These guys are all going to have regular quality weapons. And another one. I'm glad I waited. Shit. I'll take that. Heck yeah. That's not going to be the same story here. See, they're just skirting this village. So they're not actually fighting them. They're just going by them, and my villagers are wiping them out as they do that. Interesting. That's going to be a lot easier to deal with there. Okay. Alright, let's just let this play out a little bit. I haven't seen a single warrior get killed yet, knock on wood. This one dude's stupid. I don't mind stupid. You're going to see my skill points go up like crazy too. Not that I need them. Come on, these guys need to split. I need these guys to go down this way. Nice. Okay. Nice. See, these little corner villages are awesome. They're just doing work, man. They are doing work. Oh, my boys are doing work. Get it, boys. Boom, bitch. There's a price to be paid. Come on, boys. You can do it. Kicking some ass. Look at that. No, you may not pass. You can kiss my ass. Wow. My boys are getting shit done, son. Oh, man. Shit, I don't have to do jack. Alright, I gotta shut up because I'm gonna start seeing my dudes dying. What the hell? That is the difference between level 1 villages and level 7, man. My boys are no fucking joke now. Look at them, they're all massive. I don't think I've ever just sat back and let the thing play out. Apparently that's what I should have been doing. Look at this group. There's no way. There's just no way. Pile on in there, boys. Yeah. I mean, this village has to get wiped out. There's no way. Wow. I've lost just a couple of dudes. Alright, well I can definitely send some boys to help, because that's going to get ugly fast. So let's do that. Let's send some boys to help. Okay. Try not to attack the same group twice. No. No, come on, get it. I want the second dudes. I want the second group. Come on. Ah, I keep going over it. Damn it. Alright, I'm just going to pick a random. Okay. That's good. And that's pretty good for now. I'm going to have you attack there. We'll have you help out. Nope, not travel. have you two team up on this set. Okay. These guys are really getting thinned out, so I'm not going to worry about them. My main concern is this group here, this pile of guys. Has a lot of fucking damage they're doing. And yeah, they're wiping out that village. I expect that village to die. Fully expect that village to get hurt. I'm surprised they lasted as long as they have. But I'm also going to take out their guns. Suckers. Give me all this shit before it goes away. Make sure I don't lose it. I shouldn't be taking all their heals and shit, should I? And they're gone. Okay, to be expected. Now what do we got going on here? We got another village being attacked. Okay, I want to drop off this loot. And we're going to put that in there. And we'll put that in there. All of that can go. Okay, we're good. Alright, where are we at? These guys have nobody to attack. We got another large group coming up on these. Meanwhile, over here, I'll start waiting until I see dudes dying. This is going to be interesting. I might have made a mistake. I should just let these guys attack the villages. Yeah, I probably should just let them attack villages. Yeah, this is probably going to prove to be a mistake here. Oh, it's too late now. They're not going to stop. Even if I cancel, my boys aren't going to stop. How's this guy doing? 27's doing okay. Okay, so you're done, and you're done. $75 is getting nailed pretty hard now. 75. Where's 75? Okay. I want to make sure I pull the guns out before they die. Wow. Okay. 75 is just getting worked. To be expected. They are definitely earning their keep, man. My boys are kicking ass. 28's getting rocked, it looks like. Okay, you guys are good. You can go back. You can go back. Just so they go back when they're done. Okay. How's 75 hanging? They're still doing good. 28's under attack. All I gotta do is not panic. All I gotta do is not panic. 28. How's 28 doing? 28's getting nailed. Alright, let's take a peek at what we got going on here. That's not too bad. There's only a few groups. Let's help out. Yeah, there's only like 4 groups here. This is what I talk about with the triangle. If one village gets attacked, all the villages can help. So I always try to keep my villages close together. Hopefully nobody comes up to 78 while these guys are out. Huh, I gave him... Oh no, I did. I gave him more bows. Okay. I want to take these extra guards. And where am I at? Am I still safe? Yeah, I'm safe. I wonder if they reactivated the farm so this town will have 2 farms and can expand. This is a late game action. This is something that leads you to... This is like the last obstacle to having a solid feeder campaign. Let's get in through this. 28's having a little bit of a hard time, but you got a lot of dudes coming in to help. They should survive. These guys are being distracted by my attacking groups, apparently. Just wiped out another one. I like it, I like it. This is going really well. I've had some of these go really, really bad. I've had this whole side be full of warriors being killed. Knock on wood, I don't want to jinx myself. But yeah, I'm super satisfied so far with this attack. I need these guys to get back to their villages so one, they can protect, and 2, I can send them back out again. Okay, we're looking good. Let's send 6 guys. Do I want to do that? I'm thinking of sending like 6 or 8 guys back to this village. Yeah, I'll do that. What is that, 28? So I want 8 guys to go to 28. Okay. And I believe I can send these guys to go help. I can collect these guns. Now I should kind of leave these in here in case this village gets attacked, but I'm not going to. It's not going to happen. I need my payday. Payday, son. Pay me. Oh, yeah. And I'm letting 1 have the ammo. Oh, oh, oh. I messed up. Hold on 1 second, guys. Alrighty, I'm back. I told you I had life going on. I wasn't really ready for this, so sorry about that. Okay, where we at? Where we at? Where's my inventory? Alright, I'm ready to rock if I need to, but I don't seem to need to. Let's see if 28 gets reinforced. These guys are just standing there for some reason. Another group gone. Look at my skill points just going up like crazy. Oh, I am digging this. This was worth the effort. If this stays on track like this, shit, this was definitely worth the effort. All these guns I'm getting, regular quality, I am not bitching at all. Alright, 67's getting hit pretty hard. Uh, 26, that's not bad. They just lost a couple. It's like 73's done. 75's having a hard day. Let's send... Did I pause? No, I want to pause. How many guys are attacking this? One. Really? Alright, well let's help out with that. And these guys made it to 67. You can help. I'll give you a little extra. Okay, we gotta cancel that guy. You can help. And you as well. Alright, so we got two groups attacking them. Got a straggler. About to pay the price. I only have 22, so 28 reinforced. I like it. We're gonna send them. I'm gonna leave these 22 guys there. Question is, what do I do about this little bottleneck up here? That's 4 groups up there, huh? Alright, well let's go try to clear it out. So, let's see, that's the back group. No, there's one more group back there, huh? Okay. Nice. See, I think I'll go after him. And you can try to run through. Are there 3 or 4 groups here? I can't quite tell. Yeah, there's 4. Alright, so we got the group in the back. We're pretty safe up here. Let's see if these guys can reach. They cannot. Okay. And then up here we sent groups to attack. Got dudes coming in to help. Send another group. Better too many than not enough. Nothing going on over here. Alright. I think we're good. Uh, 55. A bear kills. Damn it. Frickin' bears. At least it wasn't a fox. I definitely want to leave the guys in here because they're going to be coming through. Oh wait, no, don't I have a group already attack? Yeah, I do. I already have a group attacking here. I guess I could send you, get some experience. Uh-oh. Pause. Oh, no, okay. Alright, I thought that was a village. Okay. We're okay. Another group toast. Is that about 40,000 skill points I have now from this? And another group. Alright. 89's getting worked, apparently. Alright, you guys. Let's pause. Let's cancel all these question marks. So after an attack, when you send warriors out to attack a particular group, they wander afterwards until you cancel the order and send them back home. And they should all have loot for the most part. Let's pause. Look at that, 14 guns, which I'm going to take. See if they can get some more. This game's kind of funny in that the loot calculations are kind of stupid. You don't always get the loot. So if it has one particular kind of gun, you won't always get another one. 26. Look at that. That is nice. Yeah, like I said, this is the first time I haven't really been involved in the fight. I'm just letting everybody kind of do their thing. I'm going to drop this off. 40 in just that little bit. I got 40 regular Palmers. That is beautiful. Okay. So I emptied that out. Let's go ahead and take all this. 18, another 38 just from this village. Isn't that nice? And it looks like it's winding down, which is awesome. Who was that? That was this one. I'm a loot hog. What are you gonna do? Alright, we're good. Okay, these guys are done. They're done. They are. 79 still getting hit pretty hard. Got another group done. I saw another question mark. There it is. Oh yeah. Wow. They got loot. They got some loot. They got some loot. You're done. Looks like we are wrapping things up. Fucking devastation. Meanwhile, the gold gatherers are like, I'm out of here. Where's the action? There's some there. Look at that. They barely put a dent. Oh, 53. Oh, no, 53 is coming back. Okay. Wow. That is my best treaty ever. By far. Looks like this might be the last fight. Well, I'm glad I got that on stream. Shit. Wow. Now, these groups consist of like 8 guys each, so it's not like I had 2,000 going against 2,000. But man, these villages just ground them dudes down. Like hard. I've never had a treaty come out like this. That is so cool. Huh. That is definitely something to chew on. This guy, what's this guy doing? Gold. That is funny. So 62 just got wiped. Okay. We are done. Holy shit, I can't believe that. That's just, that could not have been better. That just could not have gone better at all. Wow. I didn't get anybody to join, did I? Nobody joined though. That's weird. Maybe because I didn't do it, I didn't help out myself. That must be because I didn't see any action. I didn't have any warriors join. That's kind of unfortunate. We're going to let these guys get back. That's pretty much the end of the action right there. I'll tell you what. The rest is just about gaining control, and this is going to be a super easy map to control. I mean, I already have a safety zone. They're going to want to expand a little bit, but they're not going to expand very hard. I can re-expand into all of this region. Take it all back. I don't know why they didn't put camps and stuff over here. I'm really kind of curious about that. They should have. Did they even... Everybody's done, right? Let's see what's going on over here. That just could not have gone better. And like I said, it pays to be prepared. Hmm. Unfortunately, I don't have any really good blueprints, and I don't need another feeder campaign, so I'm not going to really set this up as a feeder. What's this? Oh, that's weird. I've never seen that before. Do I got some traders in my midst? Wow, so... Huh. They don't seem to have added any... Huh. They didn't add any new camps. That's really kind of boring. I wonder if that's meant to be like that. I can't imagine it would be. I think maybe that was a glitch or something. Because why wouldn't you add new camps to the fight? And these are just the patrol that were already there. So at this point, if I choose, I am safe. They're going to send groups out to attack particular villages, and it's usually the closest villages, somewhere down my line. They're going to send a group every once in a while to attack them. I'm at 80%. I need to let them get some more land back, but they're sending out gold gatherers, so as long as I let them send out and receive their wood and gold gatherers, then they will start slowly making new camps and expanding. but I wouldn't imagine they would expand beyond this point here, like one zone out. So theoretically, at this point, I could send all these villages, except for these gold gatherers being a little issue, but I could send all these villages out to start gathering without worrying about them getting killed. Let's see. So right now in this campaign, I have collected 316 plus. Oh, no, no, that's, yeah. Plus whatever else is in the villages. Regular quality. All the high quality weapons I brought in, but I didn't bring in any regular quality. I definitely didn't bring in any low quality. So far in this campaign, I've got 48, just 2, 18, 318, 37 low qualities. That's actually still good because this is like one of the coolest guns in the game. No, I brought in the scopes. 45 regular qualities. Yeah, fairly good loot. What about my 50s? Just 350s so far. Huh. Pretty good loot, all in all. What's 20 doing? Oh, that's because of the gatherers. I actually want these guys to expand a little bit, so I should move this village so they stop killing the gatherers. Actually, that is something I could do, huh? Look at all. That must have been from patrols prior. I have a dead village somewhere. I could send these guys to. I don't think you have. Oh, you do. You have the horses too. Well, let's try that again. Let's send. They're probably going to kill these gold gatherers before they leave, but the next group will be able to make it. So, where'd all their war bows go? Oh, that's because I only had one guy in here. Okay, that makes sense. So we'll give her that. I'm going to have you take all this stuff that I want the village to keep. Everything else I'll collect myself. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't want you to have all that. What am I doing? I'm thinking while I'm clicking. That's not a good combo. Okay, anything else you should have? Wood and rope. And you only got one rope. Okay. All this stuff I'm going to take. So now I've got to go through all my villages and clean them out. Including this one. That was awesome. I'm going to actually exit the game in a second and come back in with you guys so you can see how many warriors I have now. They're going to need a gun. You can have a Sharps. How about that? You guys can keep a Sharps. Because there's only one dude here. And that takes 54s. So I gotta leave the 54 cal ammo. All 2 shots. And that's special. And these guys left without killing. Good. Excellent. 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 I'm gonna put all that in there. That worked out really, really well. I mean, really well. I could not be more satisfied with the outcome. Now I'm curious how many warriors I have left. I should have around 2,100, more than 2,100 warriors now. Now what I don't want to do is go and wipe out everybody that's left, because then I'll start getting more cavalry patrol. I gotta find that little sweet spot where the cavalry stops. And that, I think that's, I gotta let them have like 35%, something like that. Let's take a look at how many warriors we have now. And then we'll go back into it and decide what we're gonna do. What you gonna do? So like I said, once you get past the treaty, then you can start gaining control of the map. And once you gain control of the map, your land is safe for your boys to start gathering. So I have 21 on day 454. I think my last episode I stopped at, wasn't it like 165? It took so long to get this fucking treaty offer. It's ridiculous. But I have 73 villages, 2,118 warriors that can all go out and gather, most of them, and 80% of the land. Interesting. Unfortunately, I'm going to end up just deleting this campaign because, like I said, I don't need another feeder. And the process of setting it up as a feeder really isn't complicated after this point. That's just crazy. I didn't have to see any action myself. My one village ground out like 30 groups. That was crazy. I guess that's because I have them all on guard. I had all my villages set to 25 guards. That made a big difference. That's a nice little ad that they did with this latest update. That didn't used to be the case. You couldn't set how many people were guarding. And my villages prior to this update never did that well. I think I actually lost more guys by sending groups out to attack. Well, no, I did. I lost a full village. So that's 30 guys right there. Hmm. But I couldn't have lost more than 60, and that's like rare. Then again, I'm used to getting a bunch of guys joining, and I didn't have anybody join. Oh, that's kind of a weird lighting effect. Huh. Alright, let's see. So we've just got patrols roaming. This town is going to have a shit ton of loot. I don't actually, well, for content, I could go take it out. But I let myself get knocked down in there a few times, so there's going to be a lot of dudes in there. That might be a fun final episode. I'm going to let this grow out a little bit just because I want to learn. I want to see how it does. I'm really curious as to why they didn't establish camps here. That's kind of unfortunate. That would give me a lot more stuff to do. I suppose, see, some of these are actually cavalry camps, even though they look like different buildings. They were already there before. But now they look like forts and other things. But these are the cavalry camps that I let stay. And there were actually a couple of more dead camps that look like are gone. And the one farm that was sitting there dead, I think it's gone. Just strange. There's some kind of strange stuff with this update. Things I'm not used to seeing. Yeah, there was a farm over here. That's gone. So they have all of like 3 camps. I know the farm over here is still alive because I never took it out. Hmm. Interesting. Well, that would be boring to go wipe the rest of them out. Unfortunately for streaming, this is probably the end of a campaign playthrough because there's not really going to be any more action after this. Your random patrol's going to come, or your random cavalry is going to come through. I guess that's not a great spot. But yeah, there's no buildings over here. Huh. Let's go ahead and go over here. But yeah, for streaming, the only thing there's going to be is farming the towns and setting up a feeder campaign, which I kind of could do, but I mean, there's really not much of a difference between me explaining to you and you seeing me do it. It would take me a couple of hours to set all these villages up with. So, okay. So let's explain that. Now that I'm at this point and I feel like I have fairly good control of the map, I have actually really good control of the map. What I would do is I never have my core village gather, even in any of my campaigns. I always keep my, because it's holding all my loot. Where is it? As you can see, it's got 945,000 items in it. So obviously I want to keep those safe, so I always keep my warriors in there. But I would go to number 2, I would go to the order list, and that order list would consist of, I would do wood, I guess I'll just do one. I always set them to 200 because why not? Um, sinew, this would be the beginning. Well, I don't, yeah, I did. I upgraded all my warriors' abilities, so they should be able to gather. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. That's life. Okay, so I'm at wood sinew, um, hunter's bow. So they need the bows in order to hunt game and get pelts and all that kind of good stuff. You don't want to do war bows because it also takes, I think, wolf claw or bear claw, which is another item they would hunt. They're going to break these bows as they gather pelts and regular arrows. So this is your core list right here. Now what you also want to do after they get a nice little, now see they don't have any bows, right? But they have sinew bows and all that kind of good stuff. So I would go to the order set and call this my core list, right? So now these guys are going to start gathering as soon as I turn off the smoke signal. And you'll see them actually come out of the, make sure we're pushing play. They should start leaving. Or not, whatever. So you would go to the next camp and now you can just go add items. See? There they go. Now they're going out to do the core list. So I would turn off the smoke signal Go to number 4. No. Turn off the smoke. Go to 5. Dang it. It's because I'm thinking. Otherwise, I would just pound through this really fast. So you do that throughout all the villages. And then once they have a decent supply, right? So let's just say that I did that through all the villages. Now all the villages are going to start gathering. We should be able to see that now. There they go. These boys are all gathering those items. So after they get, say, 30 or so bows and like 100 arrows, then I could slowly start adding pelts. So let's say I want to do some upgrades. I'm going to need some boar pelt. I always just do 200. So now I can add boar pelt, and since they would only have like 30 bows, I would start off with just a couple. So some buffalo pelt. And let's say I want to get, oh, I want to deal with overpopulation. And if your village is overpopulated, you're going to lose those warriors. But if you add meat, each warrior for that's over the population limit eats 5 meat per day. As long as you have 5 meat per day for them, they won't leave. But as soon as you run out of meat, they're going to leave. So before I do pelts, I always add meat. That way I don't have to deal with overpopulation. If I have warriors come and join a random village and I don't notice for a while, I'm not going to lose them. So this would be at 35 warriors. It's not going to be a big deal as long as they have their meat. So I would basically, once I have like 30 odd bows, I would set them up to gather 2 pelts and a meat, right? And then I would save this as my, yeah, I get it, my first. And that's my first list. So now this list consists of all those items. I would go back through the list and add this to every village. When it comes to items that, no, what am I doing? Add orders that don't take a bow in order to gather, like plants and vegetables, these different roots and that. I could add these as well. And I don't have to worry, I could add a whole bunch of them if I wanted. Let's say I want to make treatments and I need particular plants to make those treatments. I could add 15 treatments, and as long as I keep my pelts down to 2 or 3, they're going to get more hunter bows than they're going to break. Now, if I make a whole list of pelts, they're going to break more bows than they can make, and that's going to slow down your productivity immensely. So that's not something you want to do. You want to be patient. Once they have 200, you can actually make a whole list of pelts and claws and horns, but they're going to start breaking more than you can make, so keep an eye on it. You can do that for a short period of time, no problem. But after that, they're going to run out of bows, and then you're going to be stuck, and they're just going to kind of not do anything until you give them some more bows. Right now, they're using my war bows and my sinew bows and my better arrows in order to hunt for the sinew to make the hunter bows. So as soon as I get a supply, if I'm not overly worried about them being attacked, because they're going to use the best bow that they can. If I'm not worried about them being attacked, I'm going to want to take these war and sinew bows out once they have a supply of 200 hunter bows. Make sense? So you do that, and next thing you know, you've got this whole 2,000 guys are gathering for you. Now, if I were to send them all out to gather, this gold gathering group, which is headed back to the town now, and once they reach the town will expand a little bit, hopefully, and they'll take some more territory, hopefully. But if I had everybody out gathering, either they're going to kill my gatherers, or my gatherers are going to kill them. So if I had these groups of villages gathering, there would be an issue. So what I would do right now is actually not have, I would have this, I would start my line of gatherers from way back here. I would leave all these guys dormant. just kind of guarding. Same thing up here. I would leave these dormant, this one too. And I might have these start to gather, but I might even leave these two dormant because they can come down here to gather, but that would be quite a stretch. So I should be okay having these guys start to gather. But for now, I would leave at least these two and probably this one and this one all just sitting here. And it looks like, since you don't get two treaties, so once you get the treaty, that's pretty much the end of the action except for the cavalry patrol. I can come back and expand over here, spread some of these dudes out, and have even more gathering going on. So the more villages you have, the more gathering you're going to be able to do because they're not all coming from the same village. It'd be better to have twice as many village and every village having 15 warriors in it than it would be to have that one village with 30. It doesn't double your inventory or your gathering, but it does increase. And another thing you want to remember is at this point you want to switch over to a better. See, right now I'm using this war paint perk, which gives me 20% warrior gathering, but it gives me 11 with the full set. I get 11.5 weight and 5% bow accuracy. That's why I'm using it because I've been fighting. But now that I'm not really going to be doing much fighting, I want to switch over to something that's going to give me a much better warrior gather. This set will give me 200% warriors gather, 1.4 health a second, and 150% spyglass. So I want to switch over to that because now my boys are going to gather 200% quicker. That is a nice perk. That is excellent. And that, my friends, is how you set up a controlled feeder. Yes, sir. That took me, what, a month? Of playing, very not actively. I'm going to have to do the math. I'll look through all the videos. I wonder how many real hours that took me to set up. But yeah, this is what you would call a feeder campaign. And now I've got 45,000 skill points. As you can see, I upgraded all my chief. So there really wouldn't be anything else I would need. Unless I want to start going and shooting and stuff, then. But I mean, that's kind of late. If I go through and I wipe out these last few camps, they'll go down to 0%. They'll rebuild another town, and then they'll just try to send out gatherers again. Now I am curious about how much loot's in this town, considering they knocked me down. I went in there empty-handed, though. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to take in a bunch of stuff and let them knock me down. I went in there with nothing. So, and they knocked me down, so they're not going to have any of my gear in there, but they're going to have been supplied. Because I saw a whole bunch of post wagons and all that good stuff coming through. So they all went into the town and filled the town up. So the town should have a boatload of guns. So that'll be kind of fun before I delete this campaign. But what I'm going to end up doing myself is just go through all the different villages and take absolutely everything out. I'm going to take it all. All the war bows, all the sinew bows, everything. Everything comes out. I'm just looking for guns right now. Let's see. There's some. There's 12. So 16. I only care about the regular Palmers, really. 28. Uh, 36. Oh, yeah, nice. 56, 72. So that's 72 regular Palmers so far. 84. 94, 104, 108. It's another 108. Uh, 116. 172 and 82. Whoa. 12, so 216. 34 in that one village. Those guys did some work, man. I wish I could give my boys some bonuses. If I had some female warriors, shit, they would all go to that village. Those boys would have a good night. So 500, about 550 Palmers, regular quality Palmers I've collected in this campaign. That's one campaign, 550. Obviously, if I turn those into high qualities, it takes two to make one. So you're talking 250 or so to 300 high quality 1874 Palmers. If you are going to equip your villages with guns, I suggest, like 8 regular high quality Palmers, a couple shotties, a couple these bad boys, like 4 scopes, no handguns. But you can give them like these rifles, they're fine. But don't give them any handguns and only give them a couple of shotties for the guys that make it in close. Because your warriors will actually run out of the village to get into firing range. And if they all have these short range guns, handguns, then they're going to obviously get killed before they make it. But yeah, and there you go. And I think this is going to be the last episode of this playthrough. Unless I decide to do a quick ones at some point. I want to see what happens, so I'm going to let this play through for a while. But at some point, I'm probably going to just go in and take all these guys out. I'm going to empty out all the loot and move it over to my core feeder campaign. Actually, yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do tonight. I was going to exit out, but there's no real reason. I can just sit here and do my chores. But yeah, I believe this is the end of this campaign. Unless I do a quick little episode in a couple of days where I take out the rest of these guys and delete the campaign. So I hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough. I hope it was somewhat informative. Obviously, I've got some more testing to do as far as figuring out all the triggers. I'm not sure ultimately if it was time that they needed, if it was because I let them uh, make a new town and then I got knocked down in that town so that they were higher skills. I'm not sure if it's because I did a few kills myself. I got to figure out what it was that finally triggered the the treaty. It could also be that I had to get through a couple of cavalry attacks, so I had 2 cavalry patrols come through prior to the treaty offer. I definitely got the treaty offer I wanted, so that part's good, and that's because I gave them enough space. But then they didn't utilize the space that I gave them, so I'm a little confused about that. They really should have put camps throughout here. I'm at a loss to why they wouldn't have done that. I think that's probably a glitch. I don't think it was meant to be that way. That's my personal feeling. At least, and I'm going to put that in the Discord that they really should have. They should have added camps to here because that would give me something to do. At this point, the only point to this campaign, besides the loot, is to have the feeder campaign. But if I want to play this campaign, which I would, if I had a whole bunch of camps here to take out, I would go through and take them out. But as it stands, I only have like 4 camps, a farm, and a town to take out. I can do that in an hour. So there's not a lot of longevity to that. Unless there's something I don't know coming, which is why I want to let this play through as is. Let's take a quick peek and see. Yeah. I don't think I would have had any pelts in here. Well, let's just take a look at the list. So they've made 9 bows already. I've already got way more than that, arrows. And they've collected 3 pelts, some sinew, and some wood. So yeah, they're definitely getting to work. Seeing they're using the wood to make the bows, so the wood count is low. Once they have a full supply of bows and arrows, then the wood count will go up to 200. Same thing with the sinew. You just got to give them some time to build up a supply. And that's another thing, when you first start a campaign in your very first village, you want to craft about 20 or 30 hunter bows yourself. You can have them gather the items. The problem is going to be the sinew, huh? Well, you want to try to gather and craft a few bows to get them started. Even like 10 would be good, because at that point, then they could start gathering the sinew to make their own. So you just want to gather a few, put them into the very first village, and then after that, you can use the ones from that first village to place into second and third villages. So you only have to worry about gathering the first few, or crafting the first few yourself. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you on the next playthrough. Peace.